Ever since Chaotic been reloaded, let's just say the heavy hitter elevated. From the beginning, destruction has been the only answer for anything stepping across the ring from the heavy hitter. I mean, it's been bomb after bomb after bomb. Hell, I'm surprised the ring don't look like Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But that all leads to the prize of Chaotic, the heavyweight championship. See, in the season finale, I get either the Man of Steel, Mike Verna, or the Chase that has too much power, Chase Del Monte. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Because at the end of the day, the season's going to close with a new champion. And that's the heavy hitter, wig splitter, never quitter, big boy from Brooklyn, Tyree Taylor. And if you don't know, now you know. And if you knew before, you'll never forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the season finale of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. It is 8 p.m. It is Thursday night. It is Twitch. I am Reginald Kensington III, joined as always by my broadcast colleague, the voice of Chaotic Wrestling, Pat Matthews. And Pat, tonight, every single singles championship is up for grabs in the season finale. And let's get right into the heavyweight title picture as the big boy from Brooklyn, Tyree Taylor, goes one-on-one with our champion, the Man of Steel, Mike Verna.
Mike Verna has quite the task ahead of him, fresh off of a victory against Chase Armani last week. What's in store? Mike Verna versus Tyree Taylor tonight? Oh my goodness, but not only that, Reginald, we have a grudge match on our hands. JT Dunn, the man with a bad new attitude, going one-on-one with his former tag team partner, Davienne. The former tag team champions going head-to-head tonight on Reloaded.
It is gonna be the one versus Hell in Boots, and that is some action you cannot afford to miss. And speaking of not being able to afford to miss, the Greek freak Elia Markopolous has an opportunity tonight that he cannot afford to miss. The opportunity to take Book Daddy's championship away from him right here.
I don't want to speak for Book Daddy. I'm going to let him do the talking. So Reginald, let's get to the ring right now and get to this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first match is about to begin, and what a way to start the season finale with a New England title match. And here's the challenger, Elia the Greek Freak Markopolous.
You got it, Reg, the youngest New England champion in chaotic wrestling history. He's a three-time New England champion. Can he become the four-time New England champion tonight?
Well, the one man who will say no to that is making his way to the ring right now. The trumpets are playing for Adam, Mr. Remarkable Booker.
Oh, you didn't let me finish. You had to cut me off, Reginald. He's not going to have much of a chance tonight up against Book Daddy. Adam Booker, our New England champion.
Well, this is going to be a great encounter. We, of course, have a big-time feel for tonight's show, and big-time Rich Palladino in the ring, ready to make the introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling New England Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Palmetto, Greece, weighing at 200 pounds, the Greek freak, Elia Markopolous.
Elia looking in great shape for this match.
His opponent from Saco, Maine, weighing in at 270 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling New England champion, Mr. Remarkable Adam Booker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these two are primed to get us started tonight.
Can't wait for this one, Reg.
Referee, of course, Kevin Quinn, displaying the goods.
New champ coming up, huh?
Oh. Is that a prediction?
Opa! Ready? I'm ready.
Ready?
The new champ coming up, huh? Bring it up! It's gonna be number 4. 4 times. It's gonna be number 4. Wow. Youngest ever.
You're tied for most times.
Yeah, that's right.
Amazing.
Tied for the most. That's
How
right.
long has it been since you actually held a championship?
Longer than it's been? I don't know. How long has it been? How long has it been for you, bro?
I just walked out with it. That's the difference between me, Mr. Remarkable, Adam Booker, and you.
That's right.
Wow.
Okay, well, the real answer is it's been about 5 minutes because I'm about to kick your ass and take your title. That's the truth.
Well, there are a lot of questions that both men are asking of each other. There is only one way to answer them.
Oh, I'm calling.
Oh, and there we go. I think the pushing and shoving is done. Elia going for a double leg takedown and now driving his shoulder into the midsection of our champion, Adam Booker. Elia Markopolous starting this off with a flying barrage of offense.
Come on, Booker, gotta be careful.
Irish whip to the corner, reversed by Book Daddy. Champion's advantage. Doesn't last long as he ends up on his keister after a clothesline from the Greek Freak.
I'm a little worried for Book Daddy. I don't say that very often, but Elia Markopolous, you heard him. He's a 3-time New England champion. He's nobody to take lightly, especially when it comes to the New England Championship, Reginald.
Well, I think we both know about Adam Booker, right? You know him from a personal level. I've known him from watching him over the course of this season. He is a grizzled veteran. There is no doubt about it. Uh-oh. So much so that he can avoid the TKO. No, he can avoid it. He knew it was coming. But there you go. Elia showing Adam Booker that it'll take just one kick. One move to put him out. And Adam Booker has scrambled out the ring, leaving Elia Markopolous alone in the ring. What a phenomenal start for Elia Markopolous.
He calls that big boot the test because it surely is a test for whether or not you can collect yourself after a big boot like that.
Well, Adam Booker right now looks like he has done his studying, but he still looks like he's not going to be passing as Elia Markopolous with a low flying drop kick underneath that middle rope. And now, could he now be looking to ways at which he could become a 4-time champ?
He's not much of a high flyer. What's he setting up for, Reginald?
Oh, it was something nice, that left shoulder block, and taking Book Daddy down on the outside. But here's the thing, this is Adam Booker's championship to lose. You cannot win the championship via countouts.
That's right, Reginald, that's right. And it's still early, so don't you put people in the thought that they can expect to see Adam Booker lose the championship.
No, I'm not suggesting that at all. I'm not suggesting that at all. I'm suggesting that Adam Booker right now, whilst he may be at a disadvantage, not anymore, but even when he is at a disadvantage outside the ring, he could still retain his championship.
Yeah, like I said, though, nothing to worry about, because look at here, Adam Booker dominating.
Yeah, that belly to back suplex on the corner of the ring apron, a devastating move, and one that's sincerely going to impact Elia Markopolous' chances of becoming a 4-time New England champion.
And Adam Booker right there could have just let the ref count to 10, but no, he wants to beat him like a champ.
Well, if that's what beating him like a champ looks like, Adam Booker knows exactly how to do it. These are the types of tactics and aggressive play that have made Adam Booker the champion as things stand. Using the ring apron, using the steel steps. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not criticizing it. I'm just pointing out that this is Adam Booker's way of showing us.
Yeah, start taking notes, Chaotic Wrestling.
Not just showing you and me, showing everyone in the Twitch chat room what he is about. And did you see the way he just flew over that top rope, driving his shoulder into Elia Markopolous' chest?
Here we go. Come on, Adam Booker!
Cover with his, look at that, he puts his entire wrist over the face of Elia Markopolous. That's almost an insult there, but Elia, good ring awareness, breaking up the count with his foot on the bottom rope.
Argue that, a little cowardly there. You're not taking out like a man. Hey, no offense, Elia. No offense. Don't come at me. I'm just calling it how it is.
Absolutely, and this is our job. We're not here to take sides. You know that. We're not here to take sides. We're not here because you love Adam Booker. We're not here because I'm an Elia Markopolous fan. We're here for the Chaotic Wrestling universe here on Twitch to break down what we're seeing. And what we're seeing right now is Adam Booker picking the pieces of Elia Markopolous like a turkey at Thanksgiving.
I like it. Are you calling Elia Elia a turkey, though? I thought my comment was a little rough.
I mean, I'm not calling Elia a turkey. I was making a link between turkey being cooked in Greece and Elia being from Greece. You know,
You cook your turkey in Greece?
I mean, I'm a vegan. I don't know anything about meat, but all I do know is that right now the meat on Adam Booker's arms is digging into Elia Markopolous, and now the big champion, Adam Booker, setting up a big move on the top rope.
I'm not going to your place for Thanksgiving.
Boom. Elia coming back then. Booker down onto one knee. Elia on the top rope is a dangerous thing now. Adam Booker sees him. Did he see him on time? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Adam Booker, belly to belly suplex from the top rope.
Can it happen, though?
Elia is fighting it. He is fighting it. He pushes Booker down. Now Elia has the opportunity on the top rope to make magic happen with a huge move.
Look out, Booker!
Missile drop kick from the Greek Freak.
Wow!
Booker is down, but Elia is still struggling. We were talking about the meaty forearms of Adam Booker, and now we see Elia Markopolous just struggling to get to his feet. The problem with the missile drop kick, it takes a lot out of both men.
That was more like a flying judo kick than a drop kick, and oh man, he nails him with that spinning elbow off the ropes. He's not done right.
Oh, back body drop, beautifully done there. Adam Booker down, turning around, and seeing Elia Markopolous looking to pick him up for that scoop slam. Now it could be a running power slam. Beautifully hit from Elia Markopolous. There is a 30 to 50 pound difference between these two men. Elia with just a 2 count. We almost had a new champion right here on the first match of our season finale of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded.
That British Bulldog press that Elia likes to use is one of his favorites. I'm surprised Adam Booker kicked out. Well, not really, actually.
I was going to say, I don't think you're surprised that Booker kicked out. I think we've got a lot of people in the Twitch universe surprised that Booker kicks out. And now we're seeing Booker with this fantastic cloverleaf. He cinches it in, and most people step over his opponent. Adam Booker drives his knee into the lower back of his opponent, making this move even more excruciating for the man on the receiving end, which right now is the Greek Freak, Elia Markopolous. This leverage point gives Adam Booker the opportunity. Oh, and it was just broken up, but it really gives him the opportunity to bend that spine in ways that the spine is not supposed to bend.
I thought that was it for sure, Reginald.
Absolutely, but Booker then, it looks like he might be limping a little bit after taking that big power slam, taking a little bit of wind out of him, but he's certainly on top. He's certainly got the upper hand right now, and as any fighter knows, when you control the middle of the ring, you are in control of the match.
Here we go, though. Look at Adam Booker reposition.
Going for it again, and well, Elia manages to kind of get some digs in there. He pushes him off. Elia up to his feet very quickly. Hits a spear. He hits a spear on him. This could be a 3 count. It's just a 2. I would say 2 6/8 right there.
Wow, a desperation spear. Not enough from Elia Markopolous to win the New England title. Especially against Adam Booker. You gotta do more than that, Elia.
Well, this could be it. He could be in the TKO. The Chaotic Wrestling faithful right here. Oh, Book Daddy with that 3-course meal over knees and elbows. And
there it is, the book driver.
My goodness. This is why he is a 20-year veteran. This is why he is going to be ending Season 1 as your New England champion, Mr. Remarkable Adam Booker.
What did I tell you, Reginald? I bought the champagne tonight because I knew we were going to be partying. Woohoo!
I mean, just a phenomenal piece of work from Adam Booker. Elia had flashes of brilliance. Let's not discount that, but look at the man. Look at the championship. We're going to be seeing it around his waist and on his shoulder for a long time. Here's some of those flashes of brilliance from Elia Markopolous, but this is where Book Daddy really took over. And this, I mean, what a fantastic move from Book Daddy.
He uses every part of the ring to his advantage. There's that big flying judo kick. I thought that was going to put him away, especially following a big elbow like that. But no. Don't put Adam Booker down too soon.
No, I mean, well, what a way to start us off here. Adam Booker defending the New England title. Here's the back elbow followed by the book driver. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Adam Booker. We've got to go right now to Chase Del Monte, the Chase who runs the place, with a very special announcement.
What a fantastic way to kick off the season finale of Reloaded. Now I know everyone's wondering, what's up for Season 2? Well, we're going to take 1 week off. It's not even really a real week off, because next week we're going to have bonus content from tonight. Promos with the wrestlers after their matches, along with some of the best matches from Season 1 of Reloaded. And then the following week, we're back with Season 2, all new content, all new matches with your favorite chaotic... What the hell? What the hell's going on? What the hell? Mike? Verna, what's going on? You all right? Verna! Can we get some help here? Mike, talk to me, brother.
I mean, first of all, obviously, we hope Mike Werner is getting the attention that he needs. That chain was clearly wrapped around him.
Whose chain was that, though, Reginald?
I mean, look, this is chaotic wrestling. The chain is the bling of choice. It's certainly not indicative of any one person. Needless to say, there may be some ramifications for later on this evening. We will keep you abreast of all of that going on. Pat, I mean, just as I said, I really hope that Mike Werner is getting the attention he needs.
And I won't let that sidetrack the celebration that we're going to have tonight, because Adam Booker is retained the New England Championship. He's going into Season 2 as our New England champion. He steadied the stream. He steadied the waters. I don't know what the analogy is. I don't know what the cliche is.
You just want to get drunk with Book Daddy.
That is exactly it, and that's what's happening tonight. But we do have another celebration to get to before that happens. Reginald, why don't you give him a heads up?
It's not quite a celebration, it's a high-abration. I've seen the hashtags. I don't really understand hashtags.
Well, you're a lower, so.
Well, but listen, let's not take anything away from the wins and loss record of higher society, specifically of Armani Kayos. He has a tremendous amount of wins and not one loss so far.
Incredible.
It is incredible. And, you know, we can discuss ad nauseum the tactics to which they have used to win those matches, but that's irrelevant.
It's the ace up his sleeve, Reginald. What would he do without it?
It is the Paris Van Dale up his sleeve, if you will. But listen, Higher Society have promised us tonight a high-abration. I am certainly one to partake in such undertaking. So should we go and join them in the ring for the high-abration? Or I'm actually hearing we've got Armani Kayos right now to introduce us to the Higher Society's high-abration.
Can't wait.
Well, we were promised a high-abration, Pat Matthews, and there is nothing that looks like it needs to be celebrated more in their minds than each other. Here is Armani Kayos with Paris Van Dale.
Each other? What about the fact that they're undefeated here in chaotic wrestling? Higher society! It's a higher celebration, a higher abration, Reginald!
Well, I'm surprised there's not glitz and glamour falling from the ceiling. There is clearly enough glitz and glamour in the ring as Armani Kayos and Paris Van Dale are performing for their hires right here. And it looks like Armani Kayos needs a microphone, so let's listen in.
Wow, Paris, do you realize the whole world is talking about us?
I mean, of course they are. We're higher society.
I mean, we're hot.
We're young.
Skinny.
But most importantly,
Rich. That's why I'm undefeated.
For now, these lowers could never.
They literally could never. You know what? Let's get a ref out here.
What, referee?
They're getting a referee out
Come
here.
on.
Are we going to see them go 5-0?
I know I can beat anybody.
Because when you're on higher,
Nothing can bring you down. Wow. It's so good.
I know you look so good.
You look better.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Look at us.
Amazing. Fantastic.
You can't even start it. Where's our... I dare anyone.
That is not just anybody, that is the returning Charlie Cashew.
Wow, Cashew's answering the challenge!
Well, he is rich in polysaturated fats, and he is back here in time for the season finale.
Oh boy, I don't know, Cashew. Is this a wise thing to do? Higher society's on a winning streak!
Wow, and what's in his pocket? It's the cashews, the fuel that gives him the power he needs. Wow, we have missed Charlie Cashew here in Chaotic Wrestling. His hair looks great, and it looks like it's going to be one-on-one. Oh my goodness, that's the Shellacka. He told us about that move beforehand.
again, and he got a 2 count from it. That is the Shellacker, one of the new moves that Charlie Cashew promised to debut. And good lord, we are in a match right now.
Who does this nut think he is? Put him down!
Oh, that is a beautiful suplex right there, and no hand nib up. Charlie Cashew's back, baby.
Come on, Armani! Come on!
Well, Charlie Cashew looks in great shape, recovering, of course, from that labrum tear, and looking at using his shoulder, proving to the world that that shoulder is, in fact, fully healed.
Oh, boy. Come on, Armani, I'm worried.
Well, there's that. Now, Charlie Cashew, we know he's got a phenomenal... Oh, look at that single arm lift. Beautifully done, really working the shoulder of Armani Kayos right there. And this is where Charlie Cashew uses his amateur wrestling background into what is clearly his forte right now, which is the professional wrestling ring.
Reginald, Charlie Cashew will never be a hire if he keeps this up.
I don't think he wants to be a hire, but I think what he could be is the person that ends... Oh, look at this beautiful pitfall.
Hey!
He could be the person that ends Armani Kayos' undefeated streak.
Oh, no!
Oh, look at this. Oh, great work there from Kevin Quinn, ensuring that both shoulders are down. Charlie Cashew using some of these amateur wrestling maneuvers, turning them into pro wrestling maneuvers. Beautifully done, but there's Armani Kayos, a big elbow, and now Armani Kayos looks for an O'Connor roll. Cashew holds on to the ropes.
Oh boy, watch out!
Could this be a German suplex as him? Oh, look at that! Beautiful flexibility there, and a single leg armbar. This is a beautiful knee bar right there. A single leg knee bar right now. Working that knee from Charlie Cashew. He's grapevining the leg, and he turns him around. And now he's got both legs at his disposal.
He basically blindsided Armani Kayos, running straight into the ring. Didn't even let the referee ring for the bell first.
Well, I saw Charlie Cashew there use exactly the same move almost that Paris Van Dale did with the dragon leg screw, taking control there of Armani Kayos' leg. Look at that spinning toe hold, beautifully done.
Unnecessary, he could have broke his ankle.
Well, Charlie Cashew taking that leg apart right now.
Goodness.
I don't think Armani Kayos is going to be high in any situation if he can't even stand up.
Well, there are a few ways.
Oh, absolutely, but we're not going to talk about that right here. But look at this, Charlie Cashew again. Beautiful amateur wrestling take of that leg, and another dragon screw. That dragon screw there really takes the knee, takes the ACL joint apart. Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful hold right here. He's going, oh, that was almost what we would call a reverse figure four, a move very rarely seen in pro wrestling, of course. But now Armani Kayos looking like he needs some help from the referee. And wait a second.
Oh, man.
Come on.
See, Cashew was in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Yeah, but that's his injured shoulder. This is his first return.
Oh.
Beautiful face buster then.
Absolutely perfect. Beautiful, guys. Come on.
Well, once again, Armani Kayos now on top of the returning Charlie Cashew, thanks to the intervention of Paris Van Dale. You saw her dragging Cashew's shoulder across that top rope.
Now, you're not supposed to hang on the ropes like that. That's his own fault.
Oh, and here we go, Armani Kayos drilling those knees into the upper back and shoulders of Charlie Cashew. I mean, this is a great test for Cashew's shoulder. Don't forget, he's been out for a long time. We've had some detailed work of what he's been happening. That labrum tear, of course, getting surgically repaired.
Definitely a great test for Cashew's shoulder, but great thinking on the part of Armani Kayos. Come on, beat down what's broken.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, are we going to see this? The double knees. Yeah, oh no, the Bronco Buster from Armani Kayos, drilling those hips deep into Cashew's chest.
Oh, come on.
That was a close cover, but also quite close to the ropes there, but he's getting some words in from Paris Van Dale, kind of giving him the what's up.
There's some words of encouragement there.
Yep, and what are we going to see now? Could we see that Angel Wings driver of gold, the knee to the stomach? Oh, the kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Beyonce DDT.
Beyonce DDT.
That's what it looked like to me.
Is that what it looked like, Reginald?
It did the single ladies dance.
Did that look like one of Beyonce's many famous DDTs that you have seen over the years? No, you made that up. You're not a hire. Don't go out and inserting your own names for moves. That's directly what puts you on the lower list.
Well,
I'm going to wait till Armani tells me what that name is before I'm going to go out and shout out something ridiculous like that.
Well, he talks to you. So there you go. He doesn't talk to me.
Why would he want to talk to you?
Well, right now, he doesn't want to talk to anyone except himself, as he is controlling Charlie Cashew with his feet, with his boots, and with his trash talking.
Is that the Shakira kick?
I don't know what that was, but all I know is right now that Armani Kayos should be paying more attention to Charlie Cashew and not kissing the audience.
I can't wait for the J-Lo blow.
That's a move and a half right there, but that right there, driving Cashew's shoulder first into the mat.
Uh-oh, what's he got in mind here? Oh, a nice kick to the small of the back there. Oh, a submission move.
That is a fantastic roll through camel clutch right there from Armani Kayos. And he's really, again, look at Cashew fighting to move that leg away. But what you're noticing here is, again, whilst the pressure is being placed on the neck of Charlie Cashew, that neck is directly linked via the AC joint to the shoulder. And if that shoulder is not fully healed, this move could be debilitating.
Uh-oh, Cashew, though, making his way to his feet, attempting to break the hold here.
Yeah, using that elbow, driving it into the chest of Armani Kayos. And look at that, Armani Kayos, well, he's pulling his hair right there. I mean, Cashew didn't have long hair back in the day. Well, he's grown it over the course of that surgery.
Yeah, that's his own fault. He didn't have to grow his hair out like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's quite close to Paris Van Dale. Oh, look at that back elbow.
Oh, come on, he was in the corner. That was so uncalled for.
Using his guile right there.
Come on, ref.
Big bigger clothesline from Charlie Cashew. Back elbow from Charlie Cashew. Cashew is on fire here. One could even say he is going nuts with these kicks.
Wait a second.
Back body drop. Fantastic move. Charlie Cashew with the New England Pro Wrestling Academy fans behind him right here. Picking up, and we could right now be seeing a German suplex with a hold. Is he going to go for a second one?
Where's it? Put him down!
2 in a row. If 1 is good, 2 must be better, which means that 3 is a charm.
Cashew, won't you let go of him? Come on now, come on, there we go. Come on, yes, there we go.
Armani Kayos, but Cashew turns it around there. Northern Light suplex with a bridge. Look at the tippy toes of Cashew, but it was just a 2 count right there. And Cashew is feeling it right now, as is Armani Kayos. Both of these competitors are putting on a great display of athleticism right here in the ring. But what is going on right now? Why?
I think she made him a sandwich or something.
Well, I think she brought in the Cashews. And look at that.
There.
I think we've seen that before. The attempt there of Paris Van Dale. That's exactly how Armani Kayos and Paris Van Dale beat Love Doug, by slipping in that weight plate right there into the ring. Oh, the split stunner!
There we go. That's how it's done.
The split stunner from Paris Van Dale. Armani Kayos in, up and over. Bang! Cashew's down. The winning streak continues. What? There you go, Cashew, showing exactly what it needs to kick out.
How did he do that?
Well, Paris Van Dale inserted herself with that split stunner. Armani Kayos hit that beautiful over the top rope, or over the back rather, driver. But now the Angel Wings driver, which has won Armani Kayos several matches here in Chaotic Wrestling. But Cashew's fighting it. He's broken free. This is a great bit of work from Cashew. Ducks underneath. He's rolled through. It could be a pinfall.
Wait a second.
Oh, and now there we go. Here we go. This is a fantastic Indian Deathlock move. The Indian Deathlock has been applied superbly from that reverse angle. This is a beautiful move, right? Look at this. Once again. Oh, Cashew's seen it. He's seen it. He's dragging her away. He's dragging Paris Van Dale into the ring. This move, this is exactly how High Society beat Danny Miles. Look at that. That bridging Indian Deathlock. I have not seen that before. We've got a tap. No! Come on! High Society no longer undefeated. Cashew is back. Welcome back, Cashew. High Society have lost the goose egg. It is now 4-1.
How can that even count? Paris Van Dale was in the ring. The referee shouldn't have counted that.
Paris Van Dale has been in the ring this season as much as Armani Kayos. But for the person who's been in the ring for the first time this season, that would be the victorious returning Cashew. And you've seen him here tonight. Here was that shellacka kick to start things off. Armani Kayos coming back with a face buster and the Beyonce DDT.
Not what it's called, guys.
We're going to call it that. But Cashew unloading with German suplexes. Here was that split stunner. More interference from High Society. This did not finish Cashew off, although it's finished off many a man. And even with Paris Van Dale in the ring, the bridging Indian Deathlock.
That should be illegal.
But look at this. Watch right here. There is the tap. And there is your victor, Charlie Cashew. What a return. The crowd are going nuts. I'm going nuts. Fantastic.
Get this nut out of here.
Cashew's back. I'm back. I'm better than ever. I never been better, baby.
I think he's back.
Oh, we know he's back. better than ever, and I cannot wait to see more of Charlie Cashew in Season 2 of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded.
My love is never Effy!
Oh, man.
Twitch legend!
Yeah!
Come here. Sit
Oh,
down,
God.
sit down.
Okay.
I got this conundrum.
Yeah?
Okay? I've got to win one of my 3 matches.
How many have you won so far?
None.
Okay.
So I'm on to my last match here. What is some advice that I could get this opponent to fall in love with me?
So you're telling me you're on the last chance to win, or you're out of here, and you need some advice on what to do against your opponent. Do you know who you're fighting yet?
No, it's a surprise every time.
Huh. Well, I don't mean to be a spoiler, but Doug,
Yeah?
there's a reason I'm here.
Oh no.
I'm the final match, and I can't really offer you any advice other than love yourself, because you're going to need that when you don't have a job anymore. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I hope we have fun, and, just don't kick out.
This isn't gonna work. This is gonna work. The power of love!
356 days. That's how long it's been since your boy Cashew was in a wrestling ring. I know, because I've been counting. Every day that I've been out of the ring has been something that's just weighing on me. Because this is what I love. I love this. And after I dislocated my shoulder, I felt like I had something I love taken away from me. There was nothing I could do. All I had to do was rest, heal up, and be patient. Let me tell you about patience. Patience is something that we all hate to have to need, but unfortunately, we all just have to live with. I don't have to say that because we all know it's what we've been living with for the past year. But you know what? Taking my time, doing my rehab, and coming back when I was 100% just made that moment that much sweeter. So, Cashew is back. Cashew is rebuilt, repaired, reloaded, and ready to go nuts.
Cashew is back. What a fantastic return for Charlie Cashew. So good to see him in front of the camera. So good to see Charlie Cashew back in a chaotic wrestling ring.
Oh, no doubt about it, Reginald. It's a great time to be a fan of chaotic wrestling. Not so much a great time to be Love Doug, though.
Well, I mean, look, there is nothing, you can't take away anything from Love Doug. He came onto the scene in the New England title tournament. Yes, he lost, but he won. He won the hearts, he won the minds, he won my affection, he won your affection. Love Doug is loved. There's no doubt about it.
But Reginald, I'm sorry, this is chaotic wrestling. That's not going to get you very far. So I guess tonight's his last chance.
Well, not only is it his last chance with a huge opponent tonight. I mean, we have been talking about Effy for the last few weeks. We have been hyping his attendance here tonight. We have been getting ourselves climactic to see Effy come in chaotic wrestling, and he's coming tonight. He's coming very, very soon.
Tonight?
Effy is coming right now.
He's facing Love Doug right now?
Yes, there is going to be an explosion in the ring. It is going to be fantastic. Is it going to be Love Doug picking up his victory and his job, or is it going to be Love Doug picking up a faceful of Effy and a pink slip out of here? Let's go find out right now.
Well, it may have been spoiled for Love Doug, but it has not been spoiled for the Twitch universe. The viewership just went up because Twitch legend, international superstar, Effy is in the building.
I'm still in shock that he's here. Effy's in chaotic wrestling. Not only that, but he's here for Reloaded.
He's here for Reloaded, and he is here as Love Doug's final opponent. If Effy beats Love Doug tonight, Love Doug is out of here. It will be a pink slip for Love Doug. Oh, and here comes Love Dog. I mean, the power of love is on display, of course, with Love Dog and the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, the Chaotic Wrestling faithful in the audience, and of course, in the chat room, the pink and purple Love Dog Hub, the Love Dog emotes are filling up the chat room right now.
Oh, look at that.
I love it. I can see it, and if I can't, why not? Get them out there.
Boy, but again, what a task he has ahead of him tonight! Effy!
This is gonna be fantastic. Well, Kevin Quinn, of course, officiating once again tonight.
Did you have jet lag? We gotta get this started. I don't know if we need time. You ready? Oh, I'm ready. Ready?
It's an important match for Love Dog.
This is a huge match for Love Dog, but this is also a big match for Effy, of course. His first appearance here in Chaotic Wrestling. Well, look at this. I'm not sure this is going to be a technical masterclass as much as it's going to be desperation from Love Dog. Well, they do collar and elbow tie up. Oh, Effy comes out on top.
Oh! I think he likes it, Red.
Love Dog loves it. You just blew Love Dog a kiss, Effy. That might be a huge mistake.
Yeah, I think you just gave him some motivation.
You know how Mario and Luigi, when Mario hits those mushrooms?
Mario, it's Mario.
Sure, him. Well, oh, look at this hug. Is this a bear hug or is this a love hug? It looks like some form of...
I need this.
Wow.
Love you, dummy stuff. I need to win. Yeah. I need to win. You realize the reason they booked us in these matches is so we can make a ha-ha before the other shit. Yo, but I need to win. I have 3 chances. This is my last one.
Y'all really want to see him win?
Yeah!
I want to see him win.
Hey!
Go, go! Go,
All right. Well, I've heard... Oh, there's a quick roll-up. 1, 2. I've heard that Effy will lie down with pretty much anybody, but not in a wrestling ring, if you know what I'm saying. That's a beautiful, then, backwards roll, and Effy with a big kick to Love Dog's midsection. A little bit lower, and that could have been a submission hold.
Here we go. Looks like Effy's gonna go for a suplex.
Oh, he's holding him up there. Love Dog's able to bring it down. Could we get the 3 count? Oh, I thought it was going to be Love Dog's big moment, but instead, that is a big drop kick from Love Dog. Effy out of the ring.
Did you see the height Love Dog got in that drop kick there?
Speaking of high, Love Dog flies through the middle ropes, catches Effy almost off guard, and there it is, the hearts from the pants of Love Dog. I wonder how they smell, Pat.
No comment.
And here we go. Effy could be in trouble. Love Dog then building up a head of steam. Oh, here comes the Cupid's forearm. Oh, up and over then from Love Dog. Now he's on the outside. Get off his hair, Effy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, drills him into that turnbuckle on the outside. Almost an exposed eyelet out there.
What's Effy gonna do from here?
He went for a clothesline. Love Dog's back in. Oh, there's the Arrowplex from Love Dog. Effy landing on his shoulder.
Could this be a game changer?
Feel the love, Love Dog. Oh my goodness, he felt the back of Effy's hand.
Yeah, it wasn't love, that was something.
Big clothesline there from Effy. You can't mess up Effy's looks.
Can't do that.
I mean, he gets paid by the Twitch, right?
What does that even mean, Reginald?
He gets paid by, oh, look at this. Well, I mean right now that he's got Love Dog exactly where he wants him. In between his legs and tied up. Exactly where he wants him.
He gets paid by the Twitch?
I don't know. He's a Twitch legend, Twitch superstar. I'll tell you one thing I do love about Effy right now is his outfit. He's wearing those fishnets and those beautiful... Oh, there it is. That's what I was just going to mention. Those beautiful knee pads that just drilled Love Dog and now moving his head along those ropes. Effy working Love Dog over.
You mentioned the fishnets?
That's what I just did, mention the fishnets.
I don't listen to you half the time. It's kind of hard to.
Oh! Did you hear that, though?
I heard that loud and clear.
He's going to pull him back in for another. Wait a sec. He's asking for one himself. Is he a sadomasochist? I mean... Oh! Yes, he is.
I think he tickled...
He tickled.
No, I don't think he tickled him, but he picked him off a little.
Effy now working Love Dog in that corner.
Oh,
beautiful work there from Effy, straightening out those fishnets, driving his heel into the throat of Love Dog. Almost deep down that throat. That was deep throat Love Dog's right there, and now he's in the corner beating down on Love Dog.
You're way too much tonight, Reggie.
I'm just calling what I see. And there's a reversal from the Irish whip. Love Dog then follows him through. Effy leaps over, foot to the face rather, and now with force, forcing it down there, and it looks like he's got that neck. Oh my goodness, did you see that?
Wow, what innovation!
Well, that's a 3 count, no, a 2 count. We've had the Beyonce DDT. That was a leg DDT there from Effy.
We didn't have a Beyonce DDT.
That is the official name of the move.
No.
But I've never seen that variation of a DDT before, have you?
No, not at all. That was like a leg scissors driver of sorts. That was amazing.
Fantastic work there. This is why Effy is in Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. Sexual innuendos and puns aside, this is why Effy's here. He is not just a person that gets you hits on Twitch. He's also a person that can kick ass in the ring. And right now, he's on top of Love Dog, putting Love Dog one step closer to that 3rd loss.
Exactly. We can't forget how important this match is for Love Dog tonight. If he loses this is the last match we'll ever see of Love Dog.
Oh, Effy with Love Dog there. Big power bomb from Effy. He hooks him around the waist, but it's not enough to put Love Dog away. He needed to hold on there just a little bit longer, but Love Dog able to get out.
I think Effy's a little surprised at what he's had to deal with so far in Love Dog. He wasn't expecting this much.
No, that was a premature kick out there from Love Dog, and Effy now pulling the hair, working away, and big forearm, big clothesline over that top rope. Love Dog in the corner now.
Oh, wow. Kevin Quinn taking Effy to get out of the corner here. He says, okay. Oh, right back in with a big driving knee.
That knee just knocked Love Dog out. I think Love Dog, are we going to see the stink face?
Come on.
Effy's version of the stink face there, drilling that behind into Love Dog's face.
Wow, that wasn't called for.
Well, the audience here telling Effy that he sucks.
You gonna push me off?
I think he knows that.
I'm pretty sure he does, and now Love Dog with a little bit of a fight back, but Effy not taking it, unloading those big right boots into the midsection of Love Dog, and now he picks him up. Northern Light suplex.
Wow!
That Northern Light suplex there, hit with authority by Effy. There's a couple of different ways to hit the Northern Lights. You saw Charlie Cashew hit it earlier with those tiptoes. You just saw Effy drive Love Dog into the mat. More of a forceful Northern Light suplex there. And now Effy with Love Dog in some form of choke slam. He puts him up. Oh, and Love Dog reversed it. Love Dog reversed that, and now Love Dog crawling away into the corner, trying to create some separation. And now, oh, there it is. The Cupid's arrow, the kiss to the forehead. Bulldog, Effy's down. The Bulldog from Love Dog puts Effy down. Both men now working their way up to their feet. Love Dog is up first. Over him. Oh, could we see something special? Oh, he missed the springboard moonsault. And now Effy with the window of opportunity. Oh! Beautiful blockbuster neck breaker. Love Dog is all done.
No!
Oh, well, he's showing some heart, of course, tonight. Love Dog knowing everything's on the line. That was a great, beautiful move there from Effy. Effy continuing to hold on to Love Dog, not letting him slip away. Mounting Love Dog now. Oh, boy.
We're done here.
Oh!
Oh, like a steak. He likes it well done.
Wow, I didn't think Effy could get this aggressive, Reginald.
Of course. Never judge a book by its cover.
I didn't say anything about that. I just didn't think he could go this far with somebody like Love Dog, somebody who appreciates him being here. What is Effy doing?
Ain't nothing for Doug.
Oh!
Wow, he's got no love for Doug, and that's slap.
You gonna give him hell?
Oh, he picks him up. Cupid driver. The love story. 1, 2. Just a 2 count from Love Dog.
Wow. Out of nowhere.
It really was out of nowhere, Pat.
What's Love Dog gonna do now? What can he do now, Reginald?
Well, there are a few more moves in Love Dog's arsenal, but not many. There are some more quivers in that satchel, but not many. He is firing on all cylinders right now as both men work their way to their feet. This has been a great encounter thus far. Who's going to come out on top here live on Twitch with Effy and Love Dog?
Oh, what the?
That is a kiss, and that is a punch, and you are seeing every type of offense you've ever seen in a pro wrestling encounter. Love Dog now underneath Effy. Effy holding onto Love Dog by the cheeks, it seems. Sleeper hold, locked in there. Beautifully done from Effy. If Love Dog goes to sleep, he may wake up without a job.
Well, he's first a kiss, now he's taking him to bed? Wait a minute.
This is just how Effy does things. He puts all of that weight on top of Love Dog. Love Dog can't make it to the ropes. This is all over.
Oh boy, but he's getting close.
Love Dog's close, but oh my goodness, he turns it over. Is Effy's shoulders down? 1, 2, it's happened. Pat Matthews, it's happened.
I don't believe my eyes.
Love Dog has just won. Oh my goodness. Effy looks surprised.
How did that even happen?
And that would, Love Dog, it just happened.
Oh man.
Out of nowhere, Love Dog was in the sleeper hold.
Exceptional awareness on part of Love Dog here tonight. The Academy is shocked. I'm shocked. You gotta be shocked.
I am shocked. Love Dog is shocked. He had to bend over, turn it around, and get right at him, and he did it tonight. And that finish, look at this Arrowplex. That didn't get it done. Here was Effy's powerbomb. He just didn't hold on long enough. And of course, the knee to the face, that knocked Love Dog out. Look at this blockbuster neck breaker. There was so much action here. The love story didn't get it done. And watch this. Love is in the air, but that just seemingly gave Love Dog what he needs, and there we have it, the sleeper reversal. Love Dog finally picks up a win here in chaotic wrestling.
He's not getting the pink slip, Reginald.
Well, we will see Love Dog in season 2. I would love to see more of Effy. Hopefully he had a good time, but season 2 is going to be full of love. Wow. Well, there is Effy, and he's calling Love Dog back in the ring, or is he calling for a mic? What's he? Oh, look at this. Effy whispered sweet nothings in Love Dog's ear, and Love Dog is either on a promise for later, or he's just giving him some super advice for season 2. Either way, Love Dog wins here in Chaotic Wrestling. Well, the power of love prevails here in Chaotic Wrestling. Congratulations to Love Dog picking up his first victory.
I'm shocked, and of all people, he did it over Effy on his debut. Wow, good for Love Dog, I'll say it here first. Come on, wow.
Absolutely, I am just delighted that I get to continue to call Love Dog's matches in the ring, and hopefully, one of these days, he's gonna throw one of those hearts over to me.
Oh, the ones that he keeps in his tights? Those ones?
I'll take anything from Love Dog. My heart is just beating for everything that Love Dog does. And speaking of beating hearts, Becca threw out an open challenge to anyone with a beating heart to take her on for her women's championship, and the Queen of the Scrunchy Squad received a response from Willow Nightengale.
Hold on, Reginald, hold on 1 second. I'm getting something in my headset here. We have to take it to the ring right now, so let's go to the ring.
All right, well, we had to interrupt ourselves in the booth there because Tyree Taylor is making his way to the ring, and I don't see the chain around his neck, Pat Matthews, or maybe he's going to get it now.
Yeah, where's he going?
He must be going to get the chain that goes around his neck.
Something circled. Oh no!
That is not the chain. That is the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt, and that is not Tyree Taylor's.
And I don't think that's the replica either. I think that's the real deal.
Well, unless he's gone to chaoticwrestlingshop.com, that is the real deal, which must mean he took that from Mike Verner's unconscious hands.
You could argue that that's his chain that's lying by Mike Verner as well.
You got to assume, right? Well, he wants some microphones, so let's listen to what Big Tyree Taylor has to say.
Oh boy.
How did this happen?
Oh, are you kidding me?
It looks like champions can't hold on to their prize possession. And sometimes finders keepers, losers, weepers. Listen, can't be slacking. You gotta have your head on the swivel. You gotta hold yours close to you, or else it gets taken from you. But I'm a nice guy. So I'm gonna give Mr. Fighting Champion, Mr. Man of Steel, the chance to fight for it back.
I mean, he laid him out earlier.
Now that I have this in my possession, because you know, possession is 9 tenths of the law.
I don't think he went to law school.
I need somebody to come out here and crown me new chaotic wrestling heavyweight champion.
Oh, well, he asked to be crowned.
Oh boy, look who it is!
I mean, he asked to be crowned. The only man with the power to crown anyone right here is the king. And as far as kingmakers go, Chase Del Monte is the closest we have.
Got mic in hand. What's he got to say to the big boy from Brooklyn?
So, it was you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Finders, Keepers, Losers, Reapers. You have any other of my grandma's like ancient remnants that you want to get over?
Other than you?
Good one. So, I'm not sure what, outlaw mud show you're used to working in some podunk town in God knows where, but this is chaotic wrestling.
You tell him,
and
boss.
You're holding the heavyweight championship, and people don't just get crowned, people earn their titles around here.
That's right.
Boss man, see, I'm gonna break it down for you. One, how do you think I got here in the first place? I took down all your roster. What do you got? 2. I heard you say to Vernon, if he can beat you, then he'll beat a jabroni like me, right?
That does sound like me, yes.
That does sound like Chase Del Monte.
See, if I were you, I would watch my mouth. Because just like this, I'll take your business and own this bitch.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
Well, it's not the first time someone's told me to watch my mouth. It happens quite often. But I never really did learn that lesson. And, the thing, you mentioned taking my business, taking my company, taking my livelihood, taking chaotic wrestling from me. I don't really need this.
Uh-oh. He's putting the mic down. That's not a good sign for Tyree Taylor.
I might know what's coming, Reg.
Show me, Twitch.
Are you sure?
Oh, short kick! Nailed it! But the big boy from Brooklyn's still standing!
I think he just kicked him in the face, but he left a nasty taste in his mouth.
I don't believe
That
it!
was the last damn time you overstepped your power.
Oh, now they're going at it. Chase Del Monte firing off those right forearms, but the big boy from Brooklyn throws Chase into the corner like a ragdoll.
We saw that short kick take out our heavyweight champion last
The Q line!
Oh,
The
wow!
Q line kick!
He nailed it!
Right in your pockets.
Wow, like I was saying, the short kick this week.
Oh, this is going to be the Brooklyn Zoo. Chase may be regretting his choice to come out.
Okay, Chase, look at this, fighting out!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we gotta see the
Cradle to the grave.
The C2G!
Look at both of these men fighting it out. Oh, Chase up and over, trying to pull the big man down.
He hasn't gotten him down this far in this altercation. He's trying his best.
Oh my goodness, Chase Del Monte hoisted onto the shoulders. Look at his face as he is driven Brooklyn Zoo into the mat. Chase Del Monte in a heap on the mat as big Tyree Taylor stalks his victim.
Wow. That's the owner of Chaotic Wrestling right there.
You know what? I'm gonna leave this with you. Tell Verna and whatever ICU he's in, I'm next on the block. Instead of a hospital room, he's gonna need a casket.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we will obviously bring you an update on Mike Verner's condition a little later. But right now, we have just seen Big Tyree Taylor, well, destroy the owner of Chaotic Wrestling, Chase Del Monte.
I mean, Chase tried to nail with that short kick, but it barely startled Tyree Taylor, who came back with that big Q line and eventually that big Brooklyn Zoo powerbomb.
Amazing.
Oh, hey. Did you hear I'm wrestling tonight? Yeah, so I haven't been at Chaotic in a while. Willow Nightengale, by the way. Yeah, Becca put out a challenge. She wants to wrestle the best, and I've been here in New England, the Northeast region, for a while. So I'll put myself to the test. You know, I'm sweet, but I'm here to beat you up. Yeah, that's really corny, but really, Becca, get ready, because I'm going to beat you up. I want to be the women's champ.
Oh, we got Rich back in the ring. Championship match time. And here comes the challenger, Reginald. It's the new member of Chaotic Wrestling's family, Willow Nightengale.
Absolutely. The big hair, the big smile. Willow Nightengale trying to make a name for herself tonight on Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. It's going to be an interesting title defense for Becca. We know that she's been defending that belt all over New England. Absolutely. And as you can see, there are a couple more scrunchies on the other side of that belt from those defenses.
Yeah, like you said, every time she defends that title, she adds a scrunchie to the belt to commemorate that victory.
Yeah, and the leader of the scrunchie squad, dare I say, the queen of the scrunchie squad, out here tonight, throwing off some of those scrunchies into the Chaotic Wrestling faithful right there, all becoming new members of the scrunchie squad.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Chaotic Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right, from Long Island, New York. She's got big hair and an even bigger smile. The big with the power, Willow Nightengale.
A lot of energy.
Big hair, big smile. She's no big juicy, but we'll see what she has.
No big juicy couldn't get it done last time.
Opponent to my left, from Columbus, Ohio. She is the current reigning and defending Chaotic Wrestling Women's Champion, the leader of the Scrunchie Squad, Becca!
Oh, and she is here to retain that title tonight and add yet another scrunchie to it.
Cool. Yeah, it's yours for now. I get it.
Fighting talk.
I don't know if Willow Nightingale's taking this seriously enough, Reginald. She's buying into Becca's lightheartedness.
Thank you. Cool. You can't have the scrunchies on that belt. But I would like to invite you into the scrunchies.
Oh.
Well, this is nice. Becca offering Willow Nightengale the scrunchie to become a member of the scrunchie squad. Obviously, as a bald man, I hope she does the same for referee Kevin Quinn.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He accepted, all right.
Could be a friendship forming here, but obviously they'll have to wait till after the match. Now, and here we go.
Like I said, I don't know if Willow Nightengale is ready for this match. I don't know if she's taking it seriously enough. I know Becca looks like she might be easy to handle, but once that bell rings, Reginald, not quite the story.
Yeah, and we've seen Willow Nightengale start this off with a wrist lock. Becca reversing that wrist lock with a single-hand cartwheel to take it over there. And now Nightengale looking to do a nice little spin move, takes it into a hammerlock. We're finally seeing some wrestling here from these two, and this is the way we like things happening here on Chaotic Wrestling.
Nice drop toe hold reversal there by Becca, grabbing the head, nice headlock.
Drilling those heels into the ground to put some leverage on the upper neck right there. What can Willow Nightengale do? Again, she's got a couple of ways out of this. She can obviously turn herself into the move, or she can try and force herself back, and there it is. Forces herself behind, gets Becca into the hammerlock. Becca brings herself up onto her feet, puts the hammerlock on herself. Both of these women right now feeling each other out, trying to figure out their strengths and weaknesses, feeling out each other through this chain wrestling process, and now Willow Nightengale applying some pressure on that headlock, putting Becca down onto one single knee right there.
There we go. What is Becca gonna do? It looks like she's gonna push.
Yeah, breaking that headlock right there, but being forced down to the mat with the momentum from Willow Nightengale. Willow Nightengale definitely has the weight advantage on Becca, and she's got to use that to her advantage today. And there goes Nightengale off the ropes. She goes underneath Becca. Oh, no, you're not going to lift her like that. Beautiful move there to turn onto the floor, and now look at this. Seated armbar over there.
Whoa, small package.
That is a beautiful version of the Kowalski roll. That was, of course, a magistral cradle right there. And Willow Nightengale, the strength of this female competitor.
You know, the size difference tonight, Becca's got to be careful sending her off the ropes.
Yeah, and they Nightengale. Yeah, that's right. Nightengale then had her in that headlock again, and now another headlock. Oh, there's a quick reversal. Yeah, there it is. I think that Becca was listening to. Oh,
Matrix!
Are we in the Matrix? Oh, look at that! Oh, beautiful work there from Becca. That is athleticism at its finest. And Becca now brings in. Oh, she comes in there. Middle rope. Head scissors. Wonderful stuff.
Wow. Look at this!
Adjusting the scrunchies, but getting Nightengale ready for that spin kick that, of course, defended the belt, and that's a kick of her own from Nightengale.
What a roundhouse kick from Nightengale.
Night from Nightengale.
I thought you were correcting me. I know what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that's what we should call that move, the Night.
I don't play.
Oh, Nightengale picking up Becca with ease, slamming it down onto the mat.
Nice.
I think thus far we've actually seen Willow Nightengale on top of Becca, lackadaisical cover, of course.
I was about to compliment Willow Nightengale for that basic body slam, saying not that was basic, but that it was just solid, very straight to it. But the fact that she went for that pin like that,
yeah.
Come on, you're not going to win the women's title that way.
Right, but now what we're seeing from Nightengale is her really using her body and her weight advantage to try and keep Becca down. But Becca fighting back, grabbing hold of Nightengale's neck to force herself up, and now breaking away from that headlock, fighting back with some forearms, and finally we're seeing Becca mount some offense on here. Oh, wow, a type of spine buster right there. That was just up and down, and a nice vertical press cover right there from Nightengale, but not, again, fully committing to that cover.
Yeah, not quite the Matt Logan spine buster that we love to see here in Chaotic Wrestling.
No, there was no hooligan there.
Yeah, it was quite an effective spine buster nonetheless, but it didn't put the women's champion away.
No.
So clearly not enough, but now what does Willow have in mind?
Well, Nightengale, I don't know if you noticed, but look at that hair up in a scrunchie, almost as if to say to Becca, I might be on your team, but I'm certainly going to fight for this title, hitting what is a first of at least 2 suplexes. Could we be seeing the 3 Amigos, a tribute to the late WWE Hall of Famer Eddie Guerrero? But no, Becca blocking the first one. Small package from Becca. 1, 2, kick out there. Becca yet to mount some serious offense, and Nightengale there, as Becca was almost off balance, kicking all the way down to the floor.
A desperation big boot, Reginald. Now, Nightengale's got to figure out what to do from here if she wants to win the title, and it looks like she's going to go for a submission.
Yep, she's got that submission hold on there. That is, of course, a half octopus submission, not having the feelock. Now, if she could hook her right leg over her left leg and really put that extra pressure on Becca's head, we could see Becca have no choice but to tap out. But Becca then using her arm to push the head away.
So if it's a half octopus, it's a quadrupus.
I would think it would be more of a octo, not an octopus. But I see what you're saying. The numbers game certainly on your side, Pat Matthews.
I'm trying here, Reginald.
But this is one-on-one action. This is no Scott Steiner math. Here we have Willow Nightengale chopping Becca in the corner with those forearms, and Nightengale still on top right here. Becca yet to find some momentum, but there's a snapmare into the knee. Nightengale with well, the punches are being exchanged.
Not a lot of strength thrown into that strike. It might be the downfall of Nightengale, but I guess she's not giving up.
Now the
taking
strength.
the punches from Becca like a champ.
Yeah, now the strength is building up. Oh, they just headbutted each other, maintaining their feet though, and they both kicked each other down. The referee, if he counts to 10 right here, this would be a double knockout, one of the rarest finishes you ever see in professional wrestling.
This is something, Reginald.
This is something. I mean, the Twitch universe is on board right here. The hype train, we hope, is going to continue all night long. But this is women's wrestling here in Chaotic Wrestling. This is, of course, Becca, our champion, making her way to her feet against Willow Nightengale from New York, coming in to really take on Becca's open challenge, as it were. Becca now adjusting the scrunchy squad behind her. But it's Nightengale. Oh, clothesline down. Becca now finally able to mount some offense. 2 clotheslines. Could we be seeing a third? Ducks under that one. Flying.
Oh, man.
Yeah, putting Nightengale into the corner. Becca then, we've seen this before. We've seen these 3 kicks that come in. Sometimes she doesn't hit all 3. Oh, look at this. Back spring. And yes, the double back spring slap to the face.
Here we go!
Becca going for that bulldog. If she hits it, this could be a precursor to a celebration for Becca if she goes on to retain her championship tonight.
I'm surprised Nightengale's getting back to her feet so quickly, but Becca's not done. What she got in mind? A backside?
She's going for the backside. She doesn't have the weight advantage to make that work. Nightengale whips her off the ropes. Becca ducks under. Oh, oh yes! That is a beautiful springboard stunner. And there's a 1, a 2. Oh, a kick out.
That scrunchy stunner was out of this world. I'm shocked that Nightengale was able to kick out.
The springboard scrunchy stunner. What a maneuver from Becca, pulling that one out of her accessory bag. And here we go.
I gotta give Willow Nightengale credit. After everything, she's still able to maintain her composure and get back to her feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Becca throwing that forearm hard into Nightengale. Oh, Nightengale. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, a super kick out of nowhere.
Becca's down. Nightengale picks her up. Potentially goes for something even more devastating. That Samoan lift is up. Oh, there it is.
SS Valley driver.
Deep from New York City. Oh, the deep dish pizza driver. She's not from Death Valley. She's not from Death Valley.
What do you think, a deep dish pizza originates from Chicago?
Well, that's a good point, actually. You'll have to come up.
Yelling at me about my lack of knowledge of geography here, Reginald, and you're calling this move a deep dish value. I don't even know what you call it.
Listen, I am not from these United States. I am, of course, from Great Britain. Over there, we would just call that the Hampshire driver.
Well, then let's lay off correcting my maneuvers then, Reginald.
I think we're both correcting each other's geography and maneuvers, but right now, what we could be seeing is a correction in the way that the women's division is going if we have a new champion tonight. And right now, Willow Nightengale has Becca in a precarious position.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it looks like Becca's fighting out of it.
Oh, Nightengale back to the mat. Becca now climbing to the top rope. What are we going to see from this Queen of the Scrunchies?
Oh, went for a missile drop kick, but no!
Nightingale marching around, moving her. Gut-wrenching suplex attempt. She picks her up, not quite the first time. Goes for the second. Becca holds onto her legs there. Flips her over.
Oh, whoa!
Jackknife pin. 1, 2.
Oh, no, not enough.
Kick out, big kick attempt there from Nightengale. Good night.
There it is, a big spin kick.
Good night, Nightengale, as Becca hits that spinning heel kick from the standing position. What a phenomenal match, though. Wow. And a nice show of appreciation on the end there from Becca to Nightengale. But there it is, in the ring right now, our women's champion, Becca.
You gotta give credit to Nightengale because she had an excellent showing here tonight. She may have not come away with the championship, but hey, she put one stellar performance on.
Without a doubt, and credit to Willow Nightengale. Credit to Willow Nightengale, and here is just some of the highlights from this match. Becca with a phenomenal offense maneuver here. This was an attempt at the kick that finally won of the match, but Nightengale responded with her own night-night kick. This, of course, the double back spring slap in the face.
Wow. And look at this.
Yeah, the scrunchy stunner. Beautiful work. And here was the Hampshire driver.
Sure. We'll call it that, Reginald.
For now. But, of course, this move Standard move there from Becca, that standing spinning heel.
Standard but deadly, Reginald.
Oh my goodness, standard as in is part of her repertoire. Ladies and gentlemen, there is Becca holding on at another scrunchie to the championship belt. Both of these women just put on a phenomenal match, but of course still to come, JT Dunn and Death by Davy. This is just going to be a phenomenal rest of your nights.
Well, congratulations to Becca retaining her Chaotic Women's Wrestling Championship, the queen of the Scrunchy Squads.
Reginald, you don't have a scrunchie, it wouldn't really work.
Well, I don't have hair. I mean, listen, I'd love to be a member of the Scrunchy Squad, Becca. Maybe you can hook me up with a wrist scrunchie. Who knows? But listen, you will be beginning season 2 as the women's champion here in Chaotic Wrestling. But we've seen some things tonight, Pat.
Yeah, absolutely. Mike Verna, obviously, at the other end of a vicious beatdown by the hands of, we can only assume, Tyree Taylor. And we know that he has checked into a local hospital in the Lowell area. But what does that mean for Tyree Taylor, especially after tonight when he beat down Chase Delmonte? Huge repercussions coming his way, we can only assume.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, we wish all our best to Mike Verna on his way to the hospital, but once you have eliminated all of the possibilities, what remains must be true. And we didn't know who attacked Mike Verna, but given the way that Tyree Taylor acted earlier, given what he did to Chase Delmonte, you got to put 2 and 2 together and get 4, right? You've got to assume that it was Tyree Taylor. But let me just reassure everyone at home that Tyree Taylor will not be having any further impact on tonight's show. He has been removed from the building by security.
That's right, Reginald, and we still have a huge main event tonight.
We really do, and this is going to be a main event for the ages. But let's just, before we talk about what's happening right now, let's just let people know what's going to be happening next week, because this is the season finale. You'll keep hearing us say season finale, but what does that mean? Well, it means the next week we will not be bringing you any new live wrestling. What you will get next week is an opportunity for so much bonus content. You'll be able to relive some of the best moments of season 1. You'll be able to hear some of our chaotic wrestlers next week in ways that you haven't heard from them before. And if you've missed any of our episodes, we have begun releasing all of our episodes over on our YouTube page. So you feel free to head over there. I think that we're releasing episode 6 this Friday, and every Friday thereafter we will be releasing one of the season 1 episodes, so you can catch up pretty quickly.
But don't be too bummed, because if you're craving new content in just 2 weeks' time, Reginald, it's going to be season 2 of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded right here on Twitch.
It is going to be awesome. Season 2 promises to bring you more hard-hitting action, more of your favorite superstars, and some very special surprises that are going to get you buzzing. But speaking of buzzing, we've been buzzing all night long for our main event tonight, for JT Dunn and Davian to finally settle their grudge match. It has been a story like no other, from tag team partners to tag team splits, from champions to enemies, and tonight's JT Dunn and Helen Boots Davienne will put to bed their rivalry. I'm pulling for Davienne. The way that JT Dunn has been acting lately just doesn't fly with me. Pat, I know you agree.
Well, enough talking, Reginald. Let's get to it. It's main event time here on Reloaded.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has all been built to this. And whilst this may not be a title match, this is certainly a big-time match. And for big-time matches, we are joined, of course, by Rich Palladino. But if we're talking big-time, the man who's big-time in his mind is the one JT Dunn.
Now the dude with a bad new attitude, JT Dunn, going one-on-one with his former tag team partner, Davian, tonight. A grudge match, Reginald. I can't wait for this one.
I mean, it's here. You don't have to wait. And here's the thing. We have heard from JT Dunn. We heard from him last week a lot. We heard how he really feels about Davian just before. So this is going to be, there is no time for talking. This is just going to be action. And speaking of action, it is lights, camera, Davienne, as we now know that Davienne is not here to make friends. She's certainly not here to ride anyone's coattails. Hell in Boots is here to kick JT Dunn's head off his shoulders.
Over half a month, Davienne has been salivating for this match, for this moment, to get her opportunity at retribution of JT Dunn.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left, from
I'm a superstar. You introduce me second. Okay? Her first. This will be your last week.
Well, interesting. Typically, of course, reserved for the champion.
Introducing first to my right, from Rutland, Massachusetts. She is not America's sweetheart, Davian!
And now we'll get JT Dunn's introduction.
As long as he's ready.
And now her opponent, to my left, from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 188 pounds, pro wrestling savior, the JT Dunn!
Well, demanding to be introduced second, calling himself pro wrestling savior, there is no bigger fan of JT Dunn than JT Dunn.
You got that right, Reginald. Mocking now his former tag partner, Davian. Hear that?
Fans are ready.
Clearly, the Academy is on the side of Davian tonight, Reginald.
Smile at me. You're gonna smile at me.
I'm just soaking in the moment before I have to ruin all of this.
She's gonna kill you!
Well, as I said, time for talking is now done as they lock up finally. And this is as an aggressive a lockup as you will see in pro wrestling. And Davian coming out on top.
Yeah, for those new to chaotic wrestling, I understand Davian might be female, but she's as tough as they come. If anybody can beat JT Dunn, it's Davian, because guess what? She's tagged with him for over a year. She knows how he does his business. She has the upper hand in my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you there, Pat. JT Dunn is a fierce competitor. He's a former heavyweight champion. But hell hath no... Well, you know that saying, right? Oh, look at that from JT Dunn. A beautiful there. He was going to flip over backwards, took Davian down with a single leg takedown. I was going to say, you know, once you get on the bad side of anyone, it's not a good thing, but you get on the bad side of Davian with her temper, she's not called Hell in Boots for nothing.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You're winning? I'm standing up.
It's like JT Dunn thinks he deserves a point after that.
Now, referee Kevin Quinn just tells him to lock up again.
This isn't amateur wrestling. This is the pros. Got to put them down for good to win anything around here.
Well, they go for the old Greco-Roman lockup there. Both hands cinched in. JT Dunn probably comes out on top of this one for strength, but not not now. Look at that. He's single. He's now got both of his hands. He had to choose both hands to get Davian in there. Trying to get that knee to the floor, though. Davian, of course, not her first rodeo.
Oh boy, she's holding her own though, Reginald's driving JT Dunn back to the rope, but JT Dunn there, as you see, was able to reverse it. Kevin Quinn forcing the break.
Yeah, I'd like to see Kevin Quinn get in there a little quicker than that, but there we go once again. Once again, the animosity between these two. You can cut this atmosphere with a blade, Pat Matthews.
Absolutely. Here we go once again. They're going for the lockup here.
Yeah, it's such a traditional way of starting a wrestling match. It really gives both competitors the opportunity to prove themselves and see who gets the upper hand. But Davian, again, on top. Look at that depth in that squat, forcing JT Dunn down to the mat.
And I understand why people might think, hey, they might want to start this match off a little more fiery, but hey, you know, they've come at each other with cheap shots. At least JT Dunn has past few weeks. They want to prove to each other who can beat one another fair and square by the rules, at least for as long as possible. Who knows with JT in the ring, how that's going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, look, let's not also sugarcoat Davienne by any stretch of the imagination. She'll break rules when she has to, right? But JT Dunn is certainly has a new bad attitude lately. But once again, going for that lockup. And I think you're right. I think they both want the opportunity to say, I beat you fair and square, right until they don't, of course. But here, JT Dunn then with a reverse chin lock, standing reverse chin lock now. Has he got a hair? Well, the ref's on the wrong side there, and it does look like JT Dunn used.
I think he's either got the hair or the throat, Reginald. Either way, it's cheap.
Yeah, or Oh, the words coming out of both of these competitors' mouths throughout this match. You're lucky that this is studio taping. You're going to get to hear that intricate talk that happens during a wrestling match.
A shove again from Davian. JT looks for another chop. Davian ducks and now is mounting offense here with some punches.
Yeah, now Kevin Kuhn gets in the middle of them. Davian ducks that clothesline attempt. Oh, there we go. The Davy press. And now firing those forearms on top of JT Dunn. JT Dunn wisely pushing Davian off, but not pushing her out of the ring. Inzaguri.
A nice step up Inzaguri there from JT Dunn to his former partner.
Yeah, Davian though not leaving her feet just yet. That is what really sets her apart from any other competitor. That Inzaguri tends to put people down. Davian has been experienced by that, seen it, and earmarked against it, and now coming back with a few shots of her own, including a huge chop and a forearm right to the chin.
You know what, Reginald? Man, woman, beast, dinosaur, I don't know, anybody, nobody takes a beating like Davian. I'll tell you, I'll put money on it. Nobody takes a beating.
Your money is no good here, Pat Matthews, because I agree with you, but here goes JT Dunn about to go to work, chop some forearms with Davian in the corner. He will not hold back, and Davian would have it no other way. And now, JT Dunn. Oh, look at that, staring down the camera, staring into the eyes of the Chaotic Wrestling faithful, but staring face first into Davian's boot, and now Helen boots off the middle rope, nobody there. Did she jar her knee? Oh my goodness.
Wow, there and fly, nice diving drop kick.
Yeah.
Left leg of Davian.
And a fantastic hook of the leg right there for the pinfall, only a 1, but I think when Davian came off that middle rope, she jarred her knee on her landing, and this puts her in a rough position right now, because JT Dunn, oh, he's definitely going to exploit that weakness for sure.
No doubt about it.
And there we go, we got that, half, look at that half curl there on that leg. Davian fighting out there, but you can see that angle on the leg. That leg is not supposed to work at that angle. Good job there from Davian kicking him away.
Yeah, she knows how deadly that cravat could be on her ankle, and JT Dunn's not going to be able to lock it in for that long.
No.
On Davian's watch.
Exactly. But Kevin Quinn checking in on her, totally fine. She's happy to continue, but Davian right now needs to kind of work out of that, get out of that feet, get those feet underneath her again, really kind of get the blood flowing in that quadricep, get the blood flowing in those hamstrings, figure out the knee situation, because otherwise JT Dunn's going to tear her apart.
He's just toying with Davian here. Davian's not going to take kindly to that, as we see here. She's coming back with some offense, but now, look at this! JT Dunn raking the eyes of Davian right in front of Kevin Quinn!
Not just raking the eyes, but forcing her down onto the floor. Kevin Quinn, I would like to see a warning issued for that, not just a telling off.
I think he's doing his best, but he understands it's main event time here at Chaotic Wrestling. He's got to be a little lenient.
Yeah, this is, of course, the season finale. This story has gone through the whole season of these two, and I don't want to see it end with Davian being stretched out of here needing a knee operation.
We'll see. Only time will tell here as JT Dunn continues to toy with Davian again. His former tag team partner. A month and a half ago, these were the tag team champions, Reginald.
Yeah, and listen, we've heard JT Dunn say that the only reason Davian's relevant is because of him. I call BS on that. Davian's been relevant in Chaotic Wrestling for years. This is a former women's champion. This is one of the top wrestlers in Chaotic Wrestling, man, woman, or child.
Not many people, women, men, can say they had the opportunity to tour Japan. Davian was able to do that, Reginald.
On merit, and absolutely she did. Well, here we go now. Davian, of course, still suffering from that jarred knee and the resulting drop kick to the knee, getting to her feet. Oh, JT Dunn then driving that right knee into the rib cage of Davian, picking her up there. Yep, with ease from JT Dunn, but Davian slightly gets out of it. I'm still looking at how she's not quite steady on her feet, how she's still struggling with that knee right there.
He's definitely.
Oh, but could it be? Could it be the Bavarian bomb? Oh, no, JT Dunn then.
Oh, wow, what a kick to the back of the head of Davian.
Well, this could be all over. Well, again, unorthodox cover there. JT Dunn, there you go. You have to hook the leg, of course, but now going into that single leg grapevine with a modified hammerlock as well.
She's twisting her. So not only does he have that leg line in, she's twisting her midsection and also grabbing the arm.
Yeah, this is a grapevine on the legs, a modified hammerlock on the arm. JT Dunn just doing whatever he can, trying to prevent.
Here we go. Davian's doing the exact right thing. Yep. Flipping it over, but look though, JT Dunn finds another submission hold to lock in.
Yeah, He's got that beautiful grip on there, but Davian wisely making it through. But look at this! Look at this! This is why, this is JT Dunn's bad new attitude coming out. Kevin Quinn was counting. Yes, I know he can hold it for those 5 seconds, but did you see how he was wrenching and wrenching and wrenching?
Yeah, it was definitely aggressive. Definitely aggressive. And now he's laying a little bit of bad mouth into Kevin Quinn.
I wouldn't put my hands on Kevin Quinn. That man does more push-ups before a match than most men do in a single workout.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, JT Dunn back to work on Davian's leg, of course. There's still, you can't fault his tactics right here. We can absolutely fault his attitude.
Oh, look at this.
We can fault his attitude. We can fault his adherence to the referee's count. But you can't fault the tactics of JT Dunn. He's found a weakness. He's exploiting it. JT Dunn doing exactly what Davian would do if the tables were turned, I would think.
It's one thing, too, by the way, Reginald, to want to break up with a tag team partner, but to do it the way JT Dunn has, and to continue to have such a seditious outlook on Davian's career. I don't understand what has gotten over him.
Well, I'll tell you something. I want to make this point. JT Dunn only broke up Death by Davy after JT Dunn had been pinned by Danger Kid from the main state posse. So JT Dunn blaming Davian for anything to do with them losing the tag team championships is just erroneous. It is just pure and simply erroneous right here.
It is macaronious. I definitely agree.
Well, with some cheese, JT Dunn laying in the whiz right now, making sure that Davian's leg is the focal point, but of course, trying to humiliate her by dragging her up by her hair. Oh, is this going to be a butterfly suplex? He's trying to get that double underhook.
Oh, wait a minute. He's rethinking his strategy here.
Thinking about what's going to put more pressure on Davian's leg. It would be, of course, a vertical suplex. But Davian then fighting back that right hand, getting some digs in to JT Dunn's ribcage. Oh, she turns it around. Belly to back suplex. Great work from Davian. This is a window of opportunity. I know I say that very often. Davian's still down injured, but she creating that separation between herself and JT Dunn, a window of opportunity for her.
And that window, Reginald, is only slightly cracked. He's got to open it a bit more and dive right through that window and gain the upper hand.
Well, if she can keep...
Oh, wow, and right as we say it, the window slams shut.
Yeah.
JT Dunn.
I mean, if I was going to say if she can keep that window open, but JT Dunn flying 3/4 of the way across the ring, flinging that clothesline right into Davian's chest.
And you hear that? The Academy saying JT sucks.
It sounded like they were saying JT's trash, but either way, both sentiments I would probably agree with lately.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I got nothing.
Bad new attitude. Well, here we go. Davian struggling to get back to her feet again, and now JT Dunn making fun of all of us, myself included. Yeah, I see you. I see you. You're not that pretty, JT Dunn. And there you go. Davian moving out of the way. JT Dunn's head forcing into that turnbuckle. Davian coming in. Oh, kick to the shins. And no. Oh!
Wow!
Davian's head driven into the middle buckle. She could be out. There's JT Dunn hooking the legs. Luckily, Davian turning onto her stomach, or turning at least half of her body, enabling to get her shoulder off the mat.
The modified flatliner into the buckle there. Luckily, Davian had the wherewithal to kick out to keep this one going.
I have to say, all of these wrestling moves, the names that we are coming up with are first class tonight. This is why I am the Encyclopedia Britannica. You are the voice of chaotic wrestling. But JT Dunn right here, he doesn't need to name moves anything flashy. What he's going to do right now is a single leg lift, really putting pressure on the Achilles tendon of Davian.
And we've seen him turn before into the half Boston Crab. It looks like he's about to do so. This time, though, with a little extra torque.
Yeah, that torque, of course, is going to put all the pressure on the hip of Davian. With the Achilles tendon and the hip being forced into pressure, the knee becomes susceptible to more injury.
You saw that. Davian breaks out. JT Dunn not too happy about that, but
wow! Right there! German suplex with authority. The hell in boots Bavarian bomb. And in the middle of the ring, right now, alone is Davian, because she just threw JT Dunn out the ring with that suplex. I know Kevin Quinn's counting. I also know Davian. She won't take a count-out victory tonight.
No, and guess what, Reginald? That window's back open.
Yeah, well, look at that. JT Dunn using the side of our studio here to get back in the ring. And now, yes, Davian with a clothesline, putting JT Dunn flat. And again with a back elbow. Davian then controlling the ring. Could we be seeing what's she going to leave? Oh, there it is. The ripped cord into the clothesline.
Reginald, she just opened the front door. This is a game changer.
The window's open. The doors are open. If there was a skylight, her head would be poking through like a chick on prom night. But here's an avalanche closing everything about JT Dunn. Are we going to see some form of huge suplex? Oh, is this going to be the double hook fisherman's buster into the single hook bridge? Look at the tiptoes. Oh. Wow, that double hook fisherman's buster giving JT Dunn no time to plant his feet on the landing. When the landing took, she went back to that single leg hook.
But look at though, Reginald, that left leg is still giving her trouble. Davian has momentum on her side.
Yes, she
does.
does.
Make sure it stays that way and capitalize on this opportunity.
Absolutely, and what we could be seeing now is the start of the finish for Davian as she brings JT Dunn up. Are we going to see the Samoan lift? Yes, we are. The Davy driver was on the table, but JT Dunn, the elbow driving onto the side of Davian's head. Look at him holding that arm in a hammerlock position.
Oh, no.
What do we got? Butterfly grip hooked in. Davian turns it around. Chokeslam. Here we go. Send him straight to hell, Davian. All the way up. Oh no, he's out of it. Oh, not the knee. Not the knee. The elbow pad's off. This could be dangerous.
Watch out, Davian.
Death by elbow.
Ah! Whoa! Spear. 1, 2, 3. No!
Oh, I thought that we just had it, but Davian, keep going. Have we got it? Davian lifting up.
Did she go for the Davy drop? She nailed the Davy drop.
1, 2.
Oh no!
The referee is putting his fingers together. She was that close, Pat Matthews.
Whoa!
She was that close, but Davian can't get frustrated right now.
What is she gonna do?
I mean, the crowd, you can see her on their feet. They are giving all of the adulation that they can. This is, in fact, awesome. This is Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded. And this is JT Dunn against Davian.
What a match, Reginald.
Unbelievable, Pat Matthews.
Uh-oh, though. Looks like JT Dunn is almost to a standing position here.
Are we going to see an avalanche? Oh, rolling cutter.
JT cutter out of nowhere.
And JT Dunn takes off his second elbow pads.
He's not done, Reginald.
Oh, he's definitely psyching himself up for death by elbow. The spinning elbow. Oh, JT.
Oh!
Not able to hit it. Choke slam.
Slips again. Oh, no, wait a second. Roll up. Oh, no.
That would have been a sweet way to end this. Death by elbow.
Nailed it.
Death by elbow. And 1, 2.
Oh, my goodness, Reginald. Only 2.
I have never seen anybody kick out of a death by elbow when it was hit that ferociously in the center of the ring.
It doesn't get any more picture perfect when it comes to death by elbows, Reginald. He nailed Davian with that one, but somehow, some way, Davian kicked out.
Well, Kevin Quinn is taking JT Dunn back to school and explaining how to counter 3. But if this type of match is not making you a fan of chaotic wrestling, wow. Oh, well, I'm certainly not a fan of JT Dunn. Oh, wow. JT Dunn just got called a bitch by Davian, and that was his response. And could we be saying, oh no, he's ripping that single leg Boston Crab in on Davian's injured left knee. This could be all over. She's going to get to the ropes. Oh, he drags her back to the center of the ring.
And the way that he has that in, it's like a one-legged,
it's a single leg Boston Crab, but as you can see,
lion tamer. That's what I was looking at.
There you go.
Lion tamer there with the way he's driving his knee into the back there. But look at that, Davian able to slip out still.
JT Dunn on the ring apron. That's not a great place to be for either person. Driving his leg through the middle rope, and now comes into the ring and meets the end of Davian's forearm. Davian then, he's got. Oh, look at this, JT Dunn. Great suplex, and she needed those ropes to help her get Davian. Davian needed those ropes to help him get JT Dunn over. And now Davian seeing an opportunity to maybe put JT JT Dunn to bed.
Well, it looked like JT Dunn was trying to weasel his way out of the ring, and Davian caught him there, but what's that?
There it is! Straight into the dropkick, straight into the steel post. Davian has put many people away there, dragging JT Dunn back in the ring. Get that cover in. This could be it. A 1, 2. There it is!
Wow! What a match!
A match, and what a finish! Davian puts the exclamation point on this feud, and she ends up on top. Unbelievable, Pat. Unbelievable.
That's the third time you stole my catchphrase, Reginald. I'm going to have to start charging you.
Just put it on my tab.
This match was out of this world. Main event worthy on any level in any wrestling promotion in the country. But that's what you get here in Chaotic Wrestling. What a show. What a season finale.
It really has been a phenomenal season. There has been so many highlights dating all the way back to our first New England Championship tournament, to that fatal four-way on New Year's Eve, to Adam Booker winning the triple threat, to Mainstay Posse coming up as new tag champs. But for me, the story of this season has been JT Dunn and Davian, and here are the highlights of just how it ended, and how it ended was with Davian on top.
Man, what a match. I could say that again and again. Candidate for match of the season, Reginald.
I mean, without a doubt. And look at this cutter from JT Dunn. That almost ended the contest, but Davian had to dig deep. She had to recover from that death by elbow. And look at this, the drop kick. JT Dunn's rib cage drilled in to the steel post. And look at Davian in the middle of the ring. Hell in boots. What a match.
I don't care who's champion. I'm gonna be the next Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Wow, Davian picking up a huge victory in the Season 1 finale against the one JT Dunn. What a way to end the season, Pat.
Wow, what a season, what a main event, and you heard it from Davian. She obviously thinks she has some big opportunities ahead of her.
Well, where she decides to insert herself is anyone's guess, but it sounds to me like she wants to be right in the picture for a new heavyweight championship shot, and I wouldn't put anything past Hell in Boots.
No, not at all. So again, don't forget to join us next week for a Season 1 recap before we jump into Season 2, 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, you get to see a whole bunch of cool stuff, Pat Matthews. If you've missed anything, I mean, we saw everything. But if you missed anything, you might see it in the best of next week. Of course, we have started to release all of our Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded episodes over on our YouTube page. Every Friday, we release a new episode. Tomorrow, we release episode 6, I believe. So you're just a few weeks behind. But we're also next week gonna get to hear from some of your favorite Chaotic Wrestling superstars and maybe some of your least favorite as we get their visceral reactions following their matches. That's when the wrestlers come back pouring with sweat, blood dripping out of their nose and other places, and it's listen, don't get too grossed out, but this is why you tune in. You tune in for that bonus content. We want to thank you for subscribing to us using your Amazon Prime subscriptions. Thank you for the bits, thank you for the emojis. The interaction between you guys and Chaotic Wrestling has been nothing short of fantastic, and you've helped.
How many Chaotic coins have you collected?
Honestly, 6,221, and most of that came from me betting on Davian tonight.
Those are rookie numbers. How much money did you lose? I'm up to 10K.
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right, we got to figure out a way to get Pat's money off of him. But look, Season 2 is shaping up to be huge. You've got Davian wanting that heavyweight championship. I mean, Mike Verner, he's got a couple of weeks to recover, but you gotta think Tyree Taylor is still coming for him if Chase Del Monte allows him to. You just beat the boss up and think you're gonna get what you want?
Well, we'll have to tune in Season 2 to find out all of these answers, Reginald. I can't wait. So let's go out tonight, celebrate Adam Booker's title defense. Go ahead and celebrate Higher Society's, well, what was a winning streak, and we'll celebrate Season 1. Going into Season 2. Party on tonight, Reginald!
You go off with Adam Booker. I've got a glass full of cashew nuts ready to celebrate with Charlie Cashew, but I have been Reginald Kensington III, joined as always by the voice of Chaotic Wrestling, Pat Matthews. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Just a few minutes ago, the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, a place that's been my home for 8 years. Watch me main event Season 1 of Chaotic Wrestling Reloaded and pin JT Dunn. Words I never thought I would speak. I used to sit in the locker room backstage and watch men like Chase Delmonte, Tommaso Ciampa, Donovan Dijak, Christian Casanova, the list goes on and on, of these incredible main event matches leaving you on the edge of your seat. I never thought I would be in this position. I've only had 2 Cold Fury matches in 8 years of being with Chaotic Wrestling. Last year, when I won the tag team championships with JT Dunn, I proved I'm a history maker. And I'm not stopping at just being the first ever woman to hold a tag team championship. I'm a main eventer now. I beat JT Dunn. I don't care if it's Mike Berna. I don't care if it's Chase Delmonte. I don't care if it's Tyree Taylor. I don't care if it's Max Matchmaster. Whoever has the Chaotic Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, you're my next target. I'm gonna make history again.